put my notes.
They used the wrong kind for me. I got fat instead.
Oh, and he taught me something today. So in their generation, it's not hose anymore. They don't say hose. They say huzz. Where the huzz at?
I did see that. I did see that.
And there's different type of huzz. There's was.
Okay. Okay. Now you got me. I never heard of that.
There's was, buzz,
Cuz.
luz, snuzz, which are snow bunnies,
Oh, okay. I was like, Snuzz, are you sleeping? Like, what does that mean?
and luz are Latinas.
Sorry, my DLC is really far behind out here, so I don't even know what Snow Bunny is yet.
If it ain't snowing,
He's talking about them white women.
In prison, you are a snow bunny, Joe.
Oh, that's crazy.
Oh, okay.
Oh, that is insane. Calling a nigga a
Jesus
snow bunny in
Christ.
first day, like I would be that'd be terrifying.
It makes sense that I've never heard Snow Bunny because there's only white people here. So
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Yeah,
y'all got box.
yeah. White people don't
Y'all got
call
box.
white people white, so they just
Y'all got box right now.
They said, hey, Fred.
Hey, the stuff that they said to me when I toured the jail was crazy. So I don't.
That's crazy.
I don't.
I want him.
Niggas is aggressive.
Him.
He called you a snow
He
bunny.
thought he was on what's that? Beyond Scared Straight. Nah, come in here. Bring him in here with me.
Bring him in here.
Bring him in here with me. They said, hey, sir.
Man, I walked in the General Pop and I heard a nigga say, "Okay, lips." I was like, "Oh, no,
nah. I will
get me
leave.
out of here!
will
Get me
leave.
out of here!"
I don't feel comfortable.
He's like, I ain't been to Starbucks in a minute, but I love frappes. I was like,
Oh no. He called you tall and delicious.
I don't know if you can see my cup shaking, but I'm still a little thrown off by it.
That is crazy.
I knew then that a life of crime was not for me.
So right then and there.
I got to do something to contribute to society. Now I'm in newspapers and shit.
He said I started picking up trash immediately. This will not be me.
All right, sorry for the long segue. Let's get.
There you go. I'm about to get into it.
Ooh.
Why he call you delicious?
Huh?
I'm sorry. Carry on.
You can turn your camera on. Goddamn.
Hell no, my hair ain't cut right now.
Trying to be mysterious.
Bro, put a hat on.
Trying to
Trying to be mysterious.
They ain't never gonna see my face.
What's up, you geeks? What's up, you nerds? This is Geek in the motherfucking sheets. We got your host, of course, the bad guy himself, Kenny. And we got to my right, we got Sean the Don. Underneath me, we got the mysterious Marty McFly.
They call me
AKA
Blanket Man.
Blanket Man.
I don't know.
Is that Blank Man, but just extended version? And then and on the bottom right, we have Joby Wan Kenobi.
Oh yeah.
Now, we're gonna start off like this.
Right now.
We're gonna start like this. Now, we're gonna make our perfect Marvel Rivals character real quick. So basically, they have to be in the game already. You have to choose the stuff from the game. So you got to choose their appearance, their attacking style, 2 passives, 4 abilities, and 1 ult.
Wait, it has to be someone in the game?
I thought it was somebody that we want to come to the game.
Yeah.
No.
Wait,
We already did that.
What you want us to choose
So basically, it's
from
like
everything
okay,
that's
so
in the
I want to
game
look like
and put it in one character.
like yeah, just combine everything. So for me, I would choose.
We didn't do that yet.
No,
Essentially,
we're doing that now.
fire.
I know. I mean, with the creating a new character.
No, we did. You weren't here. We said the ones that we wanted to come to the game. We
I was here for that one, but we didn't.
we didn't say what we wanted their abilities to be and stuff. But.
Oh, okay. So
I'm gonna need like 5 to 15 business minutes to do that. Then.
So basically, like, so I'm gonna give you some time, but basically, like, you got the appearance. So you choose one person's appearance, one person's attack style. You can choose 2 different passives, 4 different abilities, and 1 ult. So I'll start just so y'all got some time. So I'm gonna choose Black Panther's look. I want the look when he had the dead panther on him. I want that look. But then I want his attack style to be like Cloaks. No, my fault. Dagger. I want to attack like Dagger. Just be flinging them bitches. But I want the passive to be Luna Snow's skating ability. I want that to be one of them. And then the other one, I want that Punisher's X-ray vision. That little thing. I don't know what that thing is called, but I'm gonna say X-ray vision for the podcast. Then I want my 4 abilities to be. I want the healing bubble. I want the Punisher's turret. I want Cap's shield, and then Adam Warlock's that thing where he be like, he go just like this, and everybody get health. That little health line thing, and then I want Moon Knight's alt.
Insanity.
What you just said is ridiculous, and I
Yeah,
don't know.
this is nasty. I don't like this.
You don't like it? You don't like it? I'm saying that's now we might like if I could create my character, that's how my character will look.
That's
Use everything we got.
Because see, I built a character that's not in there,
Yeah, that's what I did.
and we can put him in there.
I mean, go ahead, do your thing. That's what I would do.
Okay,
I take what I got.
What you just made was a goddamn abomination.
Oh, he's gonna go crazy.
What's the character's name? Just out of curiosity.
His name was Black Panther. His name's still gonna be Black Panther. I'm just taking it to get that look. He's gonna go crazy.
I'm gonna look at you in the eye like a man. I hate it.
Well, so he's gonna be the goat. You gonna be like, God, he can't be stopped. Soon as you shoot me, shield, turret.
So the person that I'm not doing that bullshit. The person that I made is Shang-Chi.
Ooh, that's a good one.
Shang-Chi, and his thing is like, of course, he has the rings. He has 6 on each arm, and his. Go ahead and you said the 2 passives.
So you get 1 attack style, 2 passives, 4 abilities, 1 ult.
So his attack style is like more like Panthers than Iron Fist. Like he's more of a dash in, do it, dash out, dash in, dash out. But his 2 passives, 1, every contact or every hit that he makes, every consecutive hit that he makes stacks shield. So like builds kinetic energy in his wrists, in his rings. And then the second passive is that whenever he stays out of combat, so after he initiates and then gets away and doesn't take damage, he heals. So if he can hit you and get out, he can heal. So first ability would be Kinetic Explosion, where he just fires all 6 of his rings forward in kind of a cone. Whoever's in the front gets fucked. If it's fully charged, he does more damage. Another one is Skywalking. He kicks the floor. He flies up in the sky so he can hit flyers. The third one is basically the meditation thing where he hosts and he gets all the.
Yeah, I thought you were.
That's the sound you make. You know, you eat eat a pizza roll and it's too hot in your mouth.
Yeah, so you do that. He gets his turn,
I'm about to call it ER, bro.
he can heal a little bit more of his health with a little bit of armor. And then his last one is he whips the rings out and pulls somebody to him so he can do a little, and then he can dip out from that. And then his alt is going to be throwing out the rings, and then fire cascades from each ring. So he throws out the rings, and all 12 of them make a circle in an area, and it drops down fire from each ring. And if you're in the middle of it, of course you get fucked up. But if you can get out before all the fire pours out, then you're good.
Okay. Joe, what you got?
And that's in my character.
I only have 1 passive. I didn't realize it was 2, but I did Professor Xavier. Hey.
You click the right stick, he just takes his wheelchair, go, cheat.
All right, so his appearance, I was just gonna have him in like a nice suit in the wheelchair, obviously. His main attack is gonna be just bolts of psychic energy. Was team abilities one of them? Did you want a team matchup?
No, I didn't. No.
Okay.
No.
I don't want that then. So his Q, I don't know what that is on trash players, but his Q is a speed burst. His W is to be able to see opponent. I know it's ridiculous. I'm building he's a support character, just so you know.
If you triple tap X, he go over the air.
He pops a wheelie and flames come out the back of it.
Like cruising N64.
Sorry, Joe, go ahead.
His W would be to see opponents' locations, like see through walls, basically, kind of like Widowmaker. His E would be to heal by calming characters. His passive is that he can fly at full health, but if he gets hit, that wheelchair falls to the ground.
That's terrible.
And then his alt would be that the opposing team sees like your team as allies.
Oh.
Okay, so like they don't. So you can be able to just sneak in there and do what you got to do.
Right. So like
Like if you're in a fight, everything switches so they can't tell who they're supposed to be shooting at.
right. So like our names would be blue
Yeah.
to them.
Okay.
It's pretty cool. I like the ult.
Yeah, nothing else either, I know.
Nah, the speed burst made me laugh. That's just fucking funny.
That would be awful. You see Professor X speeding and you're like,
It
oh shit! I'm trying to run away as Punisher. I'm like, stop, please.
It was really hard to think of like something because I was trying to make him. I didn't want him to be DPS. I wanted him to be a support character. So like I was like, he needs some sort of way to escape. You
The
know,
cripple whipper.
I can't have him just going up walls. Like he can't just like go up to a wall and start fucking wheeling up it.
Says who?
That'll be insane.
His passive should be he walks until you hit him and then he goes into the wheelchair.
To his wheelchair.
That's fucked up.
He's on 2 feet until he takes damage and he's
His alt, somebody's moving the wheelchair for him. And like, oh, he's like, ah!
Hey, hear me out. Hear me out. My team up ability was that Wolverine could push his chair.
That's insane. Okay,
Kind
you
of
got one
like,
for us?
like Groot.
my
Let me
Shang-Chi.
let me get Cyclops.
Okay.
So like his regular is just like R2, like a regular little optic blast, and then for his ult, I want it to be like a continuous ricochet for like 15 seconds, like Squirrel Girls is with her little squirrels, but it's just a blast ricocheting everywhere, and that's really all I can really think that he could do because that's all he has.
I wanted to do Cyclops originally, but I got stuck immediately.
Yeah, like he didn't. That's like he's the main one. He's the main one I want, but all he has
Let's
is laser beam.
brainstorm. Let's brainstorm as a group for Cyclops. Okay.
Like maybe the L1 could be like a stun, like a solar flare.
Yeah, okay. I like that.
I got.
How about his passive is the longer he doesn't shoot, the higher his energy builds up in his visor. And when he
Ooh.
releases it, like the next shot is extra for as long as he doesn't.
I like that.
Interesting.
I think that's pretty cool. And I think another one of his could be like maybe he shoots up and it'll launch characters. So maybe one of his specials is he'll start at the ground and he'll go up and it'll launch people. That's all.
And maybe you can have the thing, kind
To
of
me,
like
yeah,
kind of Hawkeye, where if you hold the button down long enough, he can be able to like hit you. Like I don't know, just charge it up and then.
So what Sean just said.
Yeah, that. I'm reading his powers right now.
Said motherfuckers ain't listening. It's crazy.
I'm sorry, I was reading his powers.
He wanted to hear our shit, but he didn't want to listen to it until the episode came out.
Oh yeah. Or he could have one. I've seen him do it in a comic, but I'm not sure how it would work really. Where he just like shoots just straight up in the sky, and then bits of the blast come down in like a range.
Ooh, that'd be an alt. I
Oh,
think.
like off a mirror or something.
Yeah, like he, and then it just.
Oh, like he just throws something up in the air.
Yes,
kinda
and
like-
then blasts it, and then it comes all down.
I'll take that.
No,
Call
what
it
if he
meteor
throws something
shower.
up in the air and then he blasts it?
Shut up, kitty.
I'm
Just
looking at
I
his stuff.
thought he actually had something for a second.
No, I just want to fuck with him. Now for says his resurrection.
Please
that could
ignore
be
that.
cool.
Oh, them niggas are damn near immortal at this point.
Yeah, I'm like looking at his powers. I'm like, this nigga OP as fuck for no reason.
Yeah, mutants are just
It don't make sense.
mutants. They
they've
as long as
become
they
a
stay
problem.
alive, they just get more and more powerful. Unless your power just sucks, and even for some of them, even if their power sucks, it gets crazy later on.
But what about like kind of piggyback of what you said, but where like kind of like shooting off the walls and letting it ricochet, just straight up like off the wall. like when it, yeah. So if it's like something
Honestly, his regular shot should be able to do that.
yeah,
Yeah.
that should be like the I would say like the passive, if anything.
Yeah.
You can be a
I
shoot
think
off.
I think that's a decently built Cyclops.
Yeah. Nightcrawler is probably next.
And then
I would
ultimate,
need-
you can get his
I
whole
would need
take.
swords in this build though.
Nightcrawler would be the next Spider-Man. Nightcrawler would be that next person that you hate to have on another team.
He would have to be like a mix of Magic and Spider-Man.
Yeah, I was gonna say Magic too.
Because he'd pop in, pop out, pop in.
Oh,
Yeah.
that would drive me insane.
His
That would
teleport
drive
got to
me
be
nuts.
farther too.
That would drive me nuts.
Yeah, and you'd have to like wait for him to run out of teleports to hit
Honestly, he'd probably be just a faster Magic.
him. A faster what?
Faster
He'd
Magic.
probably be just a faster Magic.
Yeah, he probably would be a faster Magic. Yeah. Yep. He probably wouldn't hit as hard to balance
Nah.
it, but he would hit more. So he would hit
Yeah.
more in that little space, and he'd probably be a lot less. He'd probably be a lot more squishy.
Squishy.
Yeah, like once you catch him, it's a wrap. But you got to catch him.
Motherfucker, come here.
I had I'd probably say I would want Juggernaut, but after I seen Colossus got leaked, I'm pretty sure that dream is dead.
Telling you, Juggernaut will be fire in that game though. He just uses all just
Yeah,
charge, just let everybody.
If you catch everybody in a straight line,
It's a wrap.
Hey,
and his
they
ult
put Juggernaut in. I'll play Tate that day.
I don't think they let him
Just
say
a
that.
strong.
They're gonna put Juggernaut in?
shit.
And it's going to be
No.
all Reinhardt skins.
I'm okay.
Fair.
You're out of your flarking mind.
Yuck.
Wow.
That's what he says. It's flarking all the time.
I'm
All right.
flarking helpful.
You're out of your flarking mind. All right. Well, I had to do this. We talked about it earlier in the week. We got to bring it on here. One got to go. PS2, Xbox 360, GameCube, and Nintendo Wii.
Xbox is up out of here. Bye.
Xbox is gone.
No, it's not.
Man.
It is.
Can't agree.
There's
No, it's Wii. Like I changed my mind. I don't think it's GameCube. I think it's Wii.
let's be
It's crazy
really
that it was the
honest.
more popular console.
All of these systems,
So
I
Wii's
lose
only
the least
popular
amount
for Wii.
getting rid of the Xbox 360 than anything else.
What are you keeping Wii for besides Wii Sports?
Hey, bro.
Legend of Zelda: Twilight Princess.
And Smash Bros. Brawl,
Smash
even though it was the worst one, it was still that's
Super Mario Galaxy. You want me to keep going?
honestly, I'm not gonna lie.
I really just don't think the Wii is the one to keep here.
Sean, I'm not gonna lie. I think I agree with him.
I was gonna say Wii was next up for me. GameCube was going
Hold
first.
on. I'm fact checking.
I think I might agree with you.
Oh shit!
The
He
only
might-
reason I kept it was so I could play my GameCube game.
You might not be wrong.
Right. So that was my biggest thing with my Wii when I had it too, was like my GameCube broke. I could still play GameCube on my Wii. That was the biggest benefit to it, I feel like, in Wii Sports. Like
know what?
there was some bangers on it, but it really sucked compared to everything else.
We had
You know.
Metroid 3 Corruption.
Stop it.
That shit gone. That shit is gone. When, like,
There's
we
a
still
reason
got our
why
Wii?
there's Wii Sports discs everywhere.
We
Like,
had Super Paper Mario, the worst Paper Mario.
yeah, I was gonna say Wii is up out of there.
Sean, that is enough.
Yeah.
We
you-
use Wii for tennis. We use Wii for tennis, boxing. We didn't do boxing for long because we got tired. We was like, bro, this shit don't register. I'm swinging, it ain't
Oh,
registering.
God. And now that I'm thinking about it, like having to keep track of the nunchuck and the stick
And the fucking sensor,
and the sensor.
sensor.
that
You had to
inconvenient
have
ass
over to
wire
make
that you got to
it
put
work.
behind your TV.
Kayon, was you playing the Michael Jackson game?
Hell no.
I could,
I ain't gonna lie. Me and my ex, we had a family get together. We played the Michael Jackson game. It was a good time.
oh, I'm about to say that shit's fun. I'm just
Yeah,
saying,
it was-
I
it was
just don't
good.
see Kayon play. That's why I asked him specifically.
Hell no.
That should be a bet we have. If KL loses a bet, he has to play it live.
Cribbing in the window.
End it all right here.
He said, "I'll end it all right here."
That's crazy on the show.
That's
Got a reputation to protect.
Hey, we have Pokemon Battle Revolution.
Sean.
Hey, he's trying. He's trying.
Still not
He's
selling
trying.
me.
He's trying.
Okay, you know what? So what was it? It was PlayStation 2s. Is that what we had? PlayStation 2?
Is PS2.
That's
PS2
not
is
going
not
anywhere.
going anywhere.
That's
PS2
not
wasn't
going
going
anywhere.
anywhere for me.
That's not going anywhere.
Xbox
And I'm not
360.
gonna lie.
GameCube.
It's
and Wii.
easier to find the Activision Spider-Man games on Xbox 360 too. They're almost you can't find them anywhere on PlayStation. That's like there's a stuff they have.
For
that I
me,
can't
PS2
find.
and Xbox weren't being touched. I'm not gonna lie to you. It was
Yeah,
between
no, me
GameCube and
neither.
Wii the entire time for me.
For me,
And then-
GameCube is not getting touched.
Yeah, GameCube is no, it's not going.
PS2 is definitely my number one.
That's number one. for
Xbox
me.
362, GameCube 3, Wii 17.
Because
PS2 and GameCube were a golden era.
I had a 360. One, I
had one.
had,
It's like
I had
GameCube.
2 360s, and both red ringed. So
I have one in a red ring on me. Then I got it fixed and that shit worked. Like that shit would work.
Yeah.
well, I was poor, so I was lucky to get the first one. I was absolutely blessed to get the second one. And then when they fucking didn't work, my mom wasn't going to take them and fix them. So I said, Mom, it's red ring. And she said,
And
well, make it stop.
Parents don't, Will Smith said parents just don't understand. They really don't. They just be
Yeah,
like,
I was like, Mom, it's
"Man,
red ring.
stop doing
She's
that
like,
then. That's not how it works,
well,
Mom."
what you going to do about that? Help me?
My stepdad overheated mine like the towel trick, and it worked from there.
Crazy.
I'll never forget my dad. We had an old. This is the only good thing about me and my ex going out. She had a game store that was next to her, so I bought the original Dreamcast, and I was so happy because I couldn't find it anywhere. Got it for $20. Got it for cheap. Was playing it, and then my dad got into it with my brother, so he got mad at him because he was playing it, whatever. He was going off, and so he like rips the cord out of the wall and messes up my Dreamcast. And he's like, "Well, just buy a new one." I was like, "You can't just find these." Like at the time, you couldn't find them anywhere. I was like, "You can't find these everywhere."
He's like, well, we found that one.
Yeah, like yeah. You
found
found
that
out. Go
one,
find
didn't you?
next. I was like,
Go to the place you found this one at.
And I was like, I don't date her anymore either. I have no reason to go over there.
He said, Dad, that was my last $20.
And for $20 too. Like now they go for like 100, 120.
20, yeah.
Yeah,
So
I
I'm
found it
looking-
for $20. Had
I'm
to steal.
looking at like exclusives for the Xbox, right?
Okay.
The games that I had for it were like I had Mass Effect for it. I had Marvel Ultimate Alliance for it, but you can get that on both.
Fire.
Hey,
Fire.
but you can get that on both.
Fire.
I had Conqueror's Verde Reloaded. And then I had Halo. I had a random ass Harry Potter game.
it's crazy because the Halo game he's talking about is the last one we cared about.
Talking about Halo 3?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Oh, it had Blue Dragon and it had Lost Odyssey as well.
I still have a sealed copy of Collector's Edition Halo 3. I bought two on release night.
It had Lost Odyssey. It also had, well, it didn't have it, but you could play Jade Empire on it, which I really, really loved Jade Empire back in the day.
I remember that game.
Oh,
I was like, why do I remember that? Jade Empire. That was a good game.
So my big thing is the way that I'm looking at this is that
Knights of the Old Republic before Knights of the Old Republic. I'm sorry, go.
these are the only 4 consoles that exist I think in this scenario. That's how I'm looking at it. And I feel like the games that were on the Xbox 360, like I know there wasn't exclusives, like a lot of them, but that era of gaming was huge, I feel like.
It was, and if you were an angsty teen, you had it. But here's my thing. I'm looking at GameCube games now. And Resident Evil 4, Super Mario Strikers, Super Smash Brothers, Mario Sunshine, the Metroids, Shadow the Hedgehog, Dragon Ball Z Sagas,
Budokai 1 and 2.
Budokai 1 and 2, Pokemon
Kirby.
Beautiful Joe.
Kirby era.
Beautiful Joe. Does anybody remember Beautiful Joe?
I do remember that. That was that dude.
see
He
him
had the
every day
ring
of the
helmet.
year.
Yeah.
He didn't even mention Star Fox.
Star Fox, Adventure,
Assault or Adventure,
Pikmin,
Metroid,
the
Don't
Mario
forget that
Party,
controller.
Sonic,
That
Adventure
controller
1,
was
2,
good.
Paper
and
Mario,
Heroes,
Paper
Riders.
Mario, Thousand Year Door.
That controller
One
was
of the greatest
awful.
RPGs ever made.
That
Like,
controller is absolutely the
controller
worst
is awful.
controller ever
oh, the
created.
GameCube controller?
Yes.
Oh, it's horrendous.
I was about to say that controller is awful.
Like that's the only controller that I hate more than an N64 controller.
I was about to say the N64 controller is the worst.
I don't. I think it was meant for me not to mess with Nintendo.
See, I think the N64 was horribly designed, but it still felt comfortable to use.
Well, the thing is, I held it in the middle and the side. I didn't hit.
That's how I did it too, though.
Yeah, middle and the side.
Middle
I got
and then the right.
wrong
Oh,
same
see, I
reality.
held the outsides. I said, "Ew, get this out of here."
But here's the
Toggling with both thumbs.
I mean, I tried to figure it out. I was like, "Bro, this is awful."
But like it, so when I look at the games, and the games that I played, oh, Gotcha Force. That's like one game. Like when I make it big, that's a game that I'm going to have, even because it costs $360 to own this game now. So, but it is a game that I already have.
There's literally at least 60 GameCube games that sell more than PS5 games now.
So I still got to give it to GameCube because these are all the games that I played personally.
Yeah, if we're going like that, yeah, like I said, GameCube and Wii are out of there. I'm like,
Attacking the Power of Juju. What are we doing?
If you going by
Attacking the Power of
controllers, yeah,
Juju?
but if it's game for game,
I'm not
GameCube's
just
list
going
is
just
way
game for
too
game. I'm
big.
going everything. I'm saying one gotta go. If we're going one gotta go, I can never see the system ever again. I would be fine if the Wii was gone or the GameCube was gone. I'd be perfect.
That means I
Wii's
lose
definitely the
all
one
them
that's
games.
out for me.
Yeah, like I said, Wii would be gone because I never played that shit ever. Like at least
Kirby
I've
era.
at least played more GameCube games to be like, okay, I don't really mess with this. But Wii was like I played like 3 games ever.
Also, Kenny hates Nintendo products so much.
Yeah.
I kind of do. I'm not gonna lie to you. Like
Also-
at first I was like, I ain't never really played with it, but I'm like, I don't really fuck with them games.
Also, Legend of Zelda: The Wind Waker. It's on GameCube.
I respect the honesty.
It's on game. It's on game. It's on
So,
GameCube.
So we all agree that the Wii is the fucking worst one.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, I'll give you that for sure. Yeah. After looking at the tape, after looking at the stats, after studying the film, yeah, the Wii got to go, bro.
Yeah,
What about Michael
I'm sorry, Joe.
And
Yeah.
after thinking, I remember one time specifically, my cousin came over and he had a Wii, and I was so excited to play it. He had a Wii, and he brought over the games. He had the system. He had the nunchucks. Forgot the sensor. Couldn't play it.
couldn't even play. I was couldn't even play it.
Couldn't even play it.
It's just
There's
Yeah,
always that
yeah,
one guy
yeah.
that comes over and they
Fucking
play your
control.
Wii and they throw it. You be like, bro, you supposed to.
Yeah, that's what the strap is for.
Yeah,
man.
like you just threw it.
That's what she's. I'm sorry.
You said what, K-On?
Nothing.
He made a lesbian joke.
Shaking my head. All right.
GameCube had Shrek 2.
All right,
Same.
that's
Ugh.
enough. Hey,
Ugh.
I'll never forget someone on Twitch paid me
That's enough.
$200 to play Shrek 2 for an hour.
Huh?
That was one of my donations. He said, if you play Shrek 2 for an hour, I'll give you $200, and he did.
He had a kink.
I'll never
He had a kink.
I'll never forget that.
He got off on something there.
Yeah, somebody once told me he was playing.
Yeah, he
I
was
will-
hard while I was doing
But
that.
I'm saying this right now. I will own Gotcha Force one day.
So I'm gonna do it.
Well, it's going to get more expensive the longer you wait.
I know, but once I have my big boy job, I will.
Why
own
don't you
it.
just get an emulator?
Because it's not the fucking same. I need
But
to
it is.
Why don't you
hold it in hands.
Can you just
That's gonna be my. You know how Logan Paul has a like A-grade Charizard around his neck. That's gonna be my I made it moment. When I have a disc of Gotcha
I'm gonna
Force.
say the disc.
When I have the tiny ass disc of Gotcha Force on a gold chain. That's how people are gonna know I made it. I won't tell anybody, but there will be signs.
That'd be crazy. He's walking around with that. There's a game. Was it Yu Yu Hakusho? I think that was that game. I saw it was on PS1, and it was about $800. It was crazy.
Makes sense. Oh, was it the Dark Tournament game?
No, it wasn't that. What is that? One second.
Yeah.
JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. It was that game.
Oh, the original.
Yeah, on
Yeah.
PS1, and that shit
Yeah.
was like $800, $900 when I seen it. I said, huh?
So looking up Gotcha Force pre-owned, $499, $399, $940,
Chicken shit.
$411, $280. Why is Gotcha Force so rare? For a number of reasons. It wasn't heavily promoted and received mixed reviews on release. I loved it.
I wasn't. That's usually how it goes.
Yep. As such, it didn't sell in massive numbers. Over the years, it's developed a cult following.
So I'm in the cold.
According to the wiki, it
I'm in
was
the cold.
reprinted in Japan in 2012, which points to the demand for the game.
Hey, how much is that Zoids game still?
Gotcha. 1 second. Zoid. Oh, I love that game too. That's going to be another one.
I was about to say, I was like, I remember that game, Zoids.
If I ever
Yeah,
get a
greatest games
GameCube,
ever
you got to come over and play me in Zoids, Cam.
Someone's got it on eBay, a
I'm on
Japanese
it.
version for $60.
I'm seeing one right now for 40.
Well,
No,
there you go.
I'm saying Gotcha Force.
Is it the game with the case
It's
and
just,
the,
it's just the
and,
case.
and the instruction manual?
It's just,
Well,
it's just the case.
it's in Japanese, is what it says.
Oh, it's in Japanese.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fucking why. Because
He said, I can't read these words.
I don't know what's going on. I got to have my Google Translate right next to the TV.
I speak English.
I'm just
There
I
is
want
a,
to see
there
it.
is a
I speak
there's a New
English.
Japan wrestling game I really want too.
Fire Pro Wrestling.
No, I have that. I have that.
I also have Fire Pro Wrestling. Yeah.
Yeah, I have that game, and I got the one that's on PS5 too. There's a what's
Get
that
rid of
game
this
called?
guy.
It's I think it's just called New Japan Pro Wrestling. The one has Brock. It's like when Brock Lesnar first left WWE. It was around that era. It was on PS2, and I'm watching people play it online. I'm like, oh, I gotta get that game.
I didn't watch wrestling until 2023, so I have no idea.
Dang, it's been a whole year. It's been a whole year since then. Been a whole 2023.
I'm coming up on my 2-year anniversary of being out, Mark.
Yeah, I'm like, that's crazy.
The Royal Rumble.
I'm proud of you.
It's called Wrestle Kingdom.
Yep, that's it. That's the one I want.
Play my kingdom.
All the way, all the way.
Hey, I'm even wearing a Cody Rhodes shirt right now.
That's insane. That is insane.
Something coming down.
Do it all in front of Michael Cole.
Oh, also the Ultimate Muscle game for the GameCube.
Okay, wait a minute. We might need a save GameCube now because of that. I will take back what I said. Because I
Oh,
did play that.
what about the
I did play that.
from the 03 Turtle series? Those 3 games.
Yeah,
Ooh,
yeah.
Those were fun. Those
Yeah.
were fun.
Hold on, Ultimate Muscle GameCube. That was such a fun game.
And what's the one? Day of Reckoning?
Oh, Day of Reckoning.
That shit was fun. That's all
Ultimate
I played on
Spider-Man?
GameCube. I played the wrestling games, and then I played Ninja Turtles. And I played Luigi's Mansion.
It's a Ninja Turtle. Yeah, it's $70 right now.
Which one?
The Ultimate Muscle game.
Yeah. Insanity. I just hate those controllers.
Yeah, they feel gross.
I hate them so much. All right. I got a question for y'all, though. Because we talking about Ultimate Muscle. Is there a movie or TV show that needs to be an anime? Like if they made an animated version of kind of like how they did Terminator recently, what would y'all have turned into an anime? Or even a manga?
Star Wars. It
Highlander.
would thrive. Star Wars and Ninja Turtles would thrive as animes.
Hey, Ninja Turtles would go crazy as an anime though. Like legit, or manga, that would kind of go crazy.
TMNT got some dark ass stories they can adapt.
Yeah,
Just give me the whole Ronin. Just give me the whole Ronin storyline in the anime. I'll pay whatever you need me to pay. Whatever you got. You want my firstborn? I love her, but she gotta go. Give me.
Damn.
And the game that you're looking for is Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Mutant Melee. That's the game in that line.
Was that like the free for all, the melee fighter?
Yeah, there's Mutant Melee, and then there's Mutant Mayhem, and then there's Mutant Nightmare.
And then what about the other 3?
Those
The
were the
first
three.
one,
Those
the
were the
Battle for Nexus.
Oh.
I'll show
The
you
the co-op
game
ones.
matters.
Man, that's all Joe's ass crack. And I can. I have
Free,
been
too.
violated
I'm about to blur that out.
in my day's room.
I've only had to blur one other thing out ever in podcast history.
Oh wow.
That's the game.
Oh, hey, no, my grandma has that game.
Why
I
is it
go
all
in there every
sticky?
time I go to her house. I play that game.
Got
Why's it
2 of them.
Why is it look sticky?
Why is it all sticky? Because it's old as shit. Because I
He really liked that game.
What?
But if one movie or show, I would probably say the Highlander. Highlander.
Okay.
I think Highlander would make a great anime adaptation. Or I say Highlander, or give me. I know it's only had one season. Don't want to waste it on that. Honestly, a Game of Thrones one, if they did it from the right era.
Game of
Like,
Thrones.
like if we had an anime Aegon the Conqueror, like from when they first came to Westeros.
Kingslayer.
And honestly,
Khal
I feel
Drogo.
like that's the best way to go because they've been taking forever to make these live actions.
I'm not mad
Hey,
at that at all.
you know what really needs an anime?
Yeah.
Sonic the Hedgehog.
He just did to piss him off. That's the only reason. Now, I will
Okay,
say,
all
even
right,
though
hear
I'm
me out,
trying to
hear
get
me
Keon
out.
to watch the movie
You
for
can't
a
tell
year
me
now.
that Shadow Short ain't make you want a Sonic anime a little bit.
It made me want a Shadow anime, not a Sonic anime. I want them
I
to
would
keep.
take that.
I want them to keep the same tone that they had.
I'll take that.
Covenant. The Covenant. I want an anime for the Covenant. If you ever seen that movie, but the 4 high school, like I don't know if they're in high school or college, I can't remember. But the 4 witches doing their thing, or well, not wizards, warlocks. 4 warlocks doing their thing. That should be fire as an anime. Oh, that one, and then I also go low key Kill Bill. We got a little taste of anime in the Kill Bill, and I feel like Kill Bill will go crazy. I hated that movie. I hated the Kill Bill movies, but
Did you really?
I can't.
You know?
The action was fire. I'll give him the action was fire, but the
Was it the
actual
story that
movie
took
as
you
a
out of it?
whole. You said what?
It was the story that took you out of it.
The story was so stupid. I thought it was so dumb. My name's Buck and I like to fuck. I was like, what are we watching? Like, what is this?
Hey,
Because at
look
the
like
time, my dad wouldn't let me watch the movie. He let me watch the fight scenes. He was like, this movie's a little too graphic for me. But you can watch these fight scenes where they're all bloody and cutting each other's heads and stuff off. But it's gratuitous sex and stuff like that. And I was like, okay, well, I'll just watch this then. So he had showed me the fight scene. I was like, oh, this is fire.
That's
Then I
what,
finally watched
that's what your dad said to you. It's gratuitous sex.
gratuitous sex in there.
Yes.
That's how he talked. That's how my dad talked, by the way. So like I watched the fight scenes, like, oh, this is fire for real. Then I watched the actual movie. I said, this is stupid.
Hey, son, let me tell you something. There's a fuckload of fucking going on.
My dad is very backwards. My dad like would let me play Mortal Kombat, heads getting chopped off, assholes flying everywhere. But then the moment, but he's like, look, it's too much language in this movie. Can't let you watch it. I'm like, wait a minute, what? They said fuck twice in there. You can't watch it. I'm like, all right.
Man, I do remember the one time I was playing San Andreas and my mom happened to walk past the door, and I just heard like, we about to roll up on some baller motherfuckers right now. Come on, CJ.
Come on, see almost every scene. Come on, CJ.
Come on, CJ. We about to go kill some baller motherfuckers right now. And I just saw my mom like come in the frame like, what are you
Yeah,
playing?
we weren't allowed to
Game
play
I just
Grand-
bought you? I was
We
like, yeah,
weren't allowed to play
the game that the GameStop rep told you not to buy me because I'm too young to play it, and that you bought anyway. Yeah, this is that.
Oh yeah, no. My parents listening. Oh, it has that in there too. Mm-hmm. Yeah, he's not playing that. I'm like,
I just killed a hooker, by the way, mom.
by the way, I got my money back.
I got my $20 back. So.
Yeah, we weren't allowed to play GTA growing up. We were so close to playing the Warriors, so close. And then literally, it got to the part like my dad's fighting. He's like, yeah, you know, this is a good movie right here, y'all. You know, I know I showed y'all the movie, but it's a good movie right here, and the game is even better. And all of a sudden, the guy takes the drugs and goes. He's like, whoop, we're taking this back to Blockbuster. I was like, damn it. We were so close.
The only thing I wasn't allowed to play was specifically games on console online.
Okay.
But PC, I was allowed to play games online.
It wasn't. I would assume it's not. It wasn't as toxic as games online back. Them Xbox 360
I
lobbies were
mean,
crazy.
yeah,
Yeah,
but
it did make
Xbox,
sense.
that was more of like when I was like Xbox 360. I feel like was still newer when I got out of school.
I feel like people chilled out now than they used to be because back then, you
You
take-
don't. Do you play NHL online? Because that's where
yes,
they're all hiding.
yeah, I used to go crazy online.
They're all hiding there. All the
They're all
races.
hiding in there.
All of the races are hiding
Maybe
there.
because I'm in a that doesn't make sense. When I was playing NHL, I was in a party usually, so I will
Yeah,
give you that.
no. You. I'm telling you right now. I play a lot of NHL online. It's rare when you don't hear the N word.
I was gonna. That's crazy. First
So
off,
going a whole game without it, you're just like, hey guys, are you guys okay?
like, that's
Haven't heard a hard ER all game.
I got called that. I think it was my second game playing UFC. This is the first UFC game. It was on Xbox 360, and I'm playing it, and I'm whooping this dude online, playing heavyweight, playing Frank Mir, going against Brock Lesnar. I'm like, yeah, I got you. He's like, you fucking nigger, stop swinging at me. I was like, oh my lord, my ears.
So the first time I got called the hard ER, you'll never guess the game.
It was Hannah Montana on Game Boy. No, kidding.
Yeah, I played the shit out of that.
Surprisingly close.
Was it?
Nickelodeon All Stars 2.
That's crazy. Somebody
Hey,
was
that
shit got real.
I played an online game on Nickelodeon All Stars 2. I knocked somebody off with Patrick, and the hard ER flew. And boy, did it fly hard.
He said,
I knocked him off. And I did
Built
the
it up.
back was, and he was like, "You," and I was like, "Oh." That's crazy from somebody playing as Invader Zim.
He wouldn't say that. Vader Zim wouldn't say that.
Wait,
That's the first time that you heard.
I didn't play online games a lot.
Yeah, I was gonna say I didn't
okay.
start playing online until Xbox 360. Before that,
I was just
Until I
saying,
had
man,
friends that played it
like,
all the time, I didn't play online.
Call of Duty, like right when Call of Duty came out, nah, Halo 3 was fucking people up too.
Yeah,
that was back in the day. You had to pay for online. My parents wasn't paying for that shit.
Thank you, Kenny.
Yeah, I was gonna say they wasn't paying for that.
or I had it, but anytime that my mom picked up the phone, my internet connection would go out. So
That was my.
we only played when you had the free month. Not free month, but like you'd be like a free couple of days it's out, and I'd be like, yeah, this is cool. But usually we play like on the actual system. Just play, the local play.
So
my dad got drunk enough, I could get him to give me a 3-month subscription card.
That's insane.
So
That's insane.
Real quick, guys, do you want to know what the most expensive GameCube games are?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, Pokemon Coliseum with the pre-order bonus
I didn't know
on
that.
the disc, $2,819. The Legend of Zelda, Wind Waker, in the joint pack with Metroid Prime, $2,665.
Shit.
And then you got the Pokemon box that came with Pokemon Ruby and Sapphire that you can play on the GameCube. That goes for $5,856.
Oh no.
And then Sonic Heroes and the Super Monkey Ball Duo Pack goes for $8,000.
What? Why the fuck is Monkey Ball? Never mind.
You know what else is
I
crazy?
never understood the love for Monkey Ball. I remember they used to always be like people like, yeah, Monkey Ball. I'm like,
never
why?
got it. Also, Cubics, Robots for Everyone Showdown with the DVD bundle for the 50th season. That comes with $1,290.
Hell no.
I would, if these questions were on a Price is Right, I would not win any showcase. Because what
I
the
need
fuck?
you to know I would sell all of you for these games.
Not Cubert.
You would do what?
I would sell all of you for these games.
That's insane. I would sell at least one of you for a Pokemon Gale of Darkness. That was my shit.
At least one of you.
At least one of you. Probably Jaleel. I haven't met him yet. There's less
Hey,
guilt.
none of us are meeting him.
Yeah, there's less guilt there.
I really want to get my collector's edition of Halo graded because those go for like $1,500.
Fuck you, Jay.
Hey, you could have bought shit and kept sealed too. I just got rid of
No.
Pokemon Soul Silver and Pokemon Heart Gold sealed. I bought them for $20 at a store and sold them for $400 a piece.
That's crazy. I'll never forget, like, because like that's crazy. First off, but like I remember I worked at Adidas, and this lady ordered a pair of Superstar shoes, and they gave her 10 Yeezys, and this is back when Yeezys you could flip them for like $2,000 each. So I'm like, what? This is insane. She's like, yeah, I got these ugly shoes. It's called Yeezys. I was like, oh my god. It's like, oh my god.
No idea what she has.
She didn't. She was like, I'm just
No
gonna return
idea.
them back to you guys. I was like, oh.
So my uncle has a signed Temptations record.
Mm.
Like he has it signed by all the original members, and because he's old as fuck.
Yeah, I was gonna say that, original members.
All the original members. He has it all signed. He has a signature by David Ruffin. David goddamn Ruffin.
That's crazy.
And he was like, I'd never sell this. I'd never sell this. This is close to my heart. This is close to my soul. I'm like, you're about to lose your house. You should
Sell it.
probably look into how much this will go for.
Sell it.
You could probably buy another house with what you can get for this. I'm like, if you die, just give me your record collection.
Just hand over here.
I don't need nothing else. I don't need your fish. He has a lot of fish. I'm like, he's got a shit ton of fish. I'm like,
He could probably sell the fish for a lot of money too if it's rare.
He's got a whole room that's just an aquarium, and then inside that it's like a U. Inside that is also his record room where he keeps everything like up against the walls and in these boxes, old DJ boxes. And I'm like, we lost Cam.
Yeah, I heard he was in a snowstorm.
Yeah, I think he fell asleep.
They could probably walk outside, that windshield hit him. But he don't like to wear pants.
Should have got a moo.
He don't like to wear pants.
I know he got on a black beater and black shorts on right now.
That's all he owns. So I'm like, yeah, when you die, just give me your shorts. I mean, fuck. When you die,
I heard that. It was like,
I was like, yeah.
I was like, you talking about cigarettes or what? You talking about?
give me that old carton of 900 golds.
It's like, give me your shorts. Like, what?
That they don't sell no more because there's too much carcinogens in them.
I'll never forget, like, when I was a kid, I'll never forget that my dad had like a signed football. Kind of like how I'm gonna mute you, Kayon, because you came in crazy. So my dad had this football, and it was signed by all these different football players. Damn it, thought I muted you. There we go. So he had a signed football, all these different players. I think it's for the Colts, if I remember correctly. And you young, you don't think about that kind of stuff. I took it outside, played football with my friends. Like, hey, throwing it around.
My God, it's a Sandlot.
It was just like the Sandlot. It was just like the Sandlot. When I tell you, my dad beat my ass.
Ass whooping you would have been legendary.
Because he had it on a stand and everything. And my friends was like, hey, it's your turn to grab the football. I'm like, yeah, I got one. I couldn't find my football. I said, they're going right there.
A borderline felony, what I would have done to you.
And the thing was, it was like a perfectly white football, too. Perfectly white football. Signed. All these different. I think it was like good 10, 11 signatures on there, too. He could have sold it and made some bread. I'm over there like, yeah, had the greatest game of my life. Go on.
On a rainy day.
Getting tackled into the mud.
Rolling it around in the puddle like, I can still grip it wet.
Scoring a touchdown, spun on the ground.
Hey, let's take turns punting this shit. Oh, it's stuck in the tree.
Crazy.
Said, throw it. Then we're going to punt it. We're playing kickoffs the time.
Crazy.
Yeah, I got my ass beat.
We doing reviews?
Yeah, I'm about to do that real quick. Sorry, Kayon came.
That'd be insane. This is why I have my shit on lockdown. My kids ain't getting near my shit.
Yeah, My daughter, she saw that I had Pokemon cards, and I'm saving.
My daughter has her own Pokemon cards.
Yeah, I'm saving these, goddammit. And so
you ain't touching me.
Nobody can make me throw these away. But she got a couple of them, and she was like, "Dad, which card? I love Pikachu. Which one is this?" And it wasn't a good card. Thank God, it wasn't a good card. And I was like, "Bells, come here. Let me tell you something, baby girl. Baby girl, my precious, beautiful little angel. Don't you ever in your life touch Daddy's Pokemon cards again. She was like, but I like Pokemon. I was like, Daddy likes Pokemon too. A lot.
Like her so much, I don't want you to touch her.
Don't touch him again.
I'll never forget.
Kids are so rough, bro. Like,
So rough.
Me and Abby, when we first started dating, I was on a Magic team, Magic the Gathering, and
We knew what you meant. We
I-
knew what
we do. We
weren't
really play for Orlando Magic.
Out of the hat.
Play for the Magic. Like, no.
Hey, random bitches want to see a trip?
I was teaching her how to play Magic, and I told her to shuffle the cards, and she did a poker shuffle with it.
Mm.
And listen, my decks are very expensive decks, and when she did the dude, it was bent like in half when she went to do it, and I was like, oh my, we almost didn't get married and have kids.
See, that's my thing. Like, even for playing Uno, I don't want you to
Andy's
bend my
bar?
cards.
What the fuck, dude? Andy bar is supposed to be small. What the fuck? Thing was like a foot long.
Yeah, that's crazy. But yeah, even for playing Uno or like just my regular deck of cards, I don't want you bending them up, doing your thing. Just I don't like that. I don't like it. Handle my
No.
cards with care. Okay, sorry about that. I had to go off about that. I didn't like it. I don't like people do that with cards. All right. Now we're going to get into the Ninja Gaiden. What do you want to call it? I forget the name of it, but it's one of them.
Gaydon.
Gaiden. Okay then. Okay then. Celtics in 4. So we are. This is, like I said, we're going to do a quick little review of the Ninja Gaiden game. And when did that drop? When did that come out? Do y'all remember when that came out?
I think it was Thursday, right? Wednesday.
Okay, I'm gonna say I knew it was.
It was within the
rules.
past week. Like, it was close to the weekend.
Okay. But what y'all thinking of it? Y'all got your hands on it? What you think of it? I ain't played Ninja Gaiden since the original Xbox.
I thought it was great. I used to love it back in the day. So, like, being able to play through it again felt really nice. The graphics looked fucking incredible. The gameplay felt great. Camera, one of the worst cameras you could ever ask for in a game. Especially that fucking level when you have to climb the tower by jumping on the moving cogs and you have to move the fucking camera at the same time. Like, oh my god. That shit almost made me uninstall it, but I was like, I'm gonna get through it.
I haven't picked it up since.
Since that same level he's talking about?
My time is valuable. I refuse. So what I'll say about it is beautiful. I've never been like a hack and slash person. The Devil May Cries, the Ninja Gaidens,
Not my kind of games either. Yeah,
never been my bag. I can appreciate them. They're just not my thing. And I only like them when there's like RPG elements to them, like Final Fantasy 16 type joints. But I played it. From what I played, the camera's horrendous. Awful. Awful. I don't know why they remade the game and didn't think, hey, we should fix that one thing that's been a problem in all of our fucking games.
Bro, and a lock-on feature. Why do we not have lock-on features? In
God, if it counted how many times you swung at nothing,
Oh, my counter's up there.
it's up there. But for what it is, it was a really fun and enjoyable game.
You know what really got me with the camera? The thing that pissed me off the most? Because I was stuck in the game because I didn't know what to do, and it was because of the camera. So when you jump up on the bars where you have to go side to side, but you have to, like, your guy will jump up. Literally, Kenny, you will be fucking facing the bar. First person, looking at the bar. Not first person, third person. You're looking at the bar, you jump up onto it. The bar goes from left to right. You got to go over there. What way are you holding? Are you going that way?
I'm sorry, that motion is crazy. He's like,
I didn't even notice.
that motion is
Go on the
crazy.
ball.
No, but you're holding the
He's
bar.
in the middle, just in the.
You're holding the bar. You're looking straight forward, and you have to hold up to go to the left.
Crazy.
I was so confused. I was holding up.
I
I was
hate
holding
that.
up, and the dude kept swinging. He was just swinging around like a gymnast. And I'm like, why is he
Also,
doing? Go
also
inside.
the fucking swing, when you are swinging, in order to jump off, you have to press A like 3
10.
times for no reason.
Yeah.
Don't know why.
See, I don't like games like that because like I will go into the settings and change it to where it's like going towards what the camera is and not, I guess, where the person's facing. Because that
Yeah,
shit's annoying.
yeah, it would be nice if that was a fucking option.
Yeah, I'm like, that's why I couldn't do that. I couldn't play that.
I don't know. It was weird. They had like an option to like recenter your camera, but you'd have to click it a million times.
That's like if
Oh,
you
yeah.
go back and play like games like Dino Crisis and like the original Resident Evils, and you're trying to move and you're like, and it drives me insane trying to go back and play those games. I'm like, move.
It isn't quite tank controls because tank controls are awful, but it's once you're playing and you're in a fight and stuff, it's good. But as soon as you like got to traverse or God forbid platform, yeah, fuck your uncle. It's terrible.
Not your uncle.
Not your uncle.
All right, we're gonna get to that part of the show. We're gonna end it with this right here. This is the review corner. I'm gonna give y'all as much time as y'all want for this. Where y'all just tell me in the audience, something that you like, dislike, whatever it is, as long as it's a video game, movie, anything that you checked out recently that you didn't like, you're just reviewing it. So what y'all got for me? Joe, I'll start with you.
All right, so I finished up Dragon Age Veilguard finally. I got to the same point as Sean where it was just like, I don't want to play this game anymore. For no reason, though. Like, the game was fun. It just got to a point where it was just like, there's other things out that I'd rather play right now. So I just stopped playing it, but I went to it and I was like, you know what? Dynasty Warriors is coming out. I want to beat Dragon Age so I can fucking get that off my hard drive and I can get a different game. So I went through it. I personally really enjoyed it. Like I said, there's nothing I really hated about it. It's just that
Repetitive?
there's other shit. I mean,
I was. It sounds like it's repetitive.
kind of. I don't know. Like I expect it going into those games though.
Everything could be changed if you could do one thing, and that is if you could change your class, it would fix all of that. But you can't.
Yeah, but you can.
So
you
you're
can
stuck doing
change-
the same inputs.
But you can change all your followers. There's like 10 different followers.
You're right. Yeah. You just can't change your class. What I'm saying is
You can change your abilities though.
right, but you still press the same buttons. So it's the same build up, right? Triangle, triangle, square, dodge, dodge, triangle, triangle, square, R2 square, R2 triangle, and it doesn't do anything else. What did you play as? Did you play as a rogue?
No, like whatever sword and shield would be.
A warrior. So you played as a warrior. So your inputs for warrior and how you build your meter is different than how I would do it as a rogue. So if I could play through some of the game and switch it, I would feel fresh playing with the new class with new inputs and new buildups, as in playing a game for 80 hours where you do the same thing for 80 hours.
Yeah, I don't know. I expect it going into a game like that, so that doesn't bother me.
So like the last game I played like that, the closest thing to it, like a big open world RPG type deal, was Baldur's Gate. Yeah.
I don't know. Baldur's Gate got way too old for me real fast.
That's crazy. Did you played it?
Yeah.
How far into it did you get?
About 20 times I got past the first act.
And then you kept going back and changing your character?
Yeah.
Well, you did it what everybody else does. So, I mean, that's fair.
Yeah.
You got to play through that whole bitch.
My game was also glitched for like the first 2 months that it came out where it was impossible to get past the first quest. So
Fair.
I had to keep uninstalling it, creating new games. Didn't matter. It was just bugged in the same spot every time.
Yeah, well, you had a bad experience. That is making a bad game. So to me, go ahead, Jim. Okay.
Suicide Squad. I don't know. I know you said you tried it. I did like the intro. I probably played like an hour of it. I don't hate it. Like I think it could be fun, but there's like some of the characters are pretty fucking bad.
I refuse.
So
when I say I refuse to play that shit.
When I tell you, go ahead, Jeff. Sorry.
I was just saying, like, I think that, like, going into it, I was expecting it to be, like, Red Dawn bad.
Yeah, it's not Red
But
Dawn.
it's not. Like, it just reminds me of, like, other bad DC games.
Red Dawn was insulting.
Listen, I had a
Red Dawn
10
was-
minute, I had a 10, 15-minute rant about Red Dawn and how all those people should not be able to ever touch a video game again.
I feel you. When I played Suicide Squad, Killed the Justice League. Who did you play as? I played as Deadshot.
Yeah, that's who I played as too.
Cool. So it was just that there was so many different inputs.
Yeah, there's a lot.
To do so little. Like you had to slide tackle some, then you had to melee and then shoot others, and then you had to shoot bubbles on another one and then execute them this way, and it was just like, but it all accomplished the same thing.
Yeah. The feature that really bothered me was that you have to shoot their legs to get armor,
Yeah.
which
Yep.
I don't understand how that makes sense.
Me neither.
I need armor. I'm going to shoot your foot. Okay, I'm good.
Yep. Me and Asia played it for like an hour and a half, and
Said not it.
I was. Are you done, Joe?
With my review corner?
Yeah.
No.
Okay. Done.
So you say you got more.
Eternal Strands came out today. I've been playing a lot of that.
That's what I meant to do.
I'm 7 hours deep on that so far. I'm really enjoying it. The one thing I will say though is it gives very little guidance on what you're supposed to do. So it's like one of those things where you actually have to read one of those games. So I wasn't expecting it going into that. So like there's not like a thing where it's like you need to go here and it shows you on the map where you need to go. You just have like an open ass map and you have to like find where you're supposed to be going. So I'm currently stuck on one quest because of that, but just because it gives you a very like broad range of what you need to do. But we're not talking about the Spider-Man show this week, right?
No, we're doing it next week.
Okay. I watched Blue Eye Samurai. That was fucking amazing for an anime.
You're welcome.
Yeah, no, I definitely wasn't expecting the Asian sex in there. That really caught me off guard.
Lots of Asians.
There's lots of Asian sex.
And a lot of
Why are you calling it that? Why is it Asian sex? Why is it so specific?
It was, I don't know, something about that show that made it specifically Asian sex.
Like it sounds like it's just like it's just I don't know what that means.
Now you made it racist.
But that's what I'm saying. Y'all call it Asian. It wasn't just sex.
You made
Y'all
it
call it Asian sex.
Well, they were all Asians, so I am not.
Asian kind of sex. That's what it is.
Chopsticks.
We didn't- Yeah.
I was like, what does that mean?
No, you're being racist. We're
I
not.
want-
Y'all call it
Everybody-
Asian sex.
Everybody to know that is him. He did it. We didn't say that.
I'm just saying. Y'all just said sex. I would have been like, okay, a lot of gratuitous sex scenes in it, like my dad would say.
Like,
But that's not the same. That's not the same because I
Asian-
personally I like watching Asian sex scenes. So like, it's not the same.
Now, Joe, if you said there's a lot of black sex in there, that'd be crazy, right? That'd be crazy, right?
That would be crazy because I don't even know what I'd be watching. Like Blank Man doesn't have a lot of black sex in it.
It'd be Baby Boy. You watch a Baby Boy. There's a lot of black sex in it. I'm just saying that sounds crazy.
And then the most important part of the news is that Paul Skeens is on the MLB cover.
Paul Skeens.
Yeah, man just came out of his rookie year and is already on the cover of a video game.
Goat shit right there. I'm just happy. Video game wise, I'm happy we're getting Lola Vice in WWE 2K25.
I'm so excited.
I seen the yeeks. I was happy.
I pre-ordered the Bloodline edition. I'm so excited.
Already? God damn.
It's
Kenny,
crazy. It's crazy.
Kenny, this game is crack to me. Okay, it's literally just my faction. I have touched nothing on WWE besides my faction for at least 5 hours a day.
That's me with my GM. I'll be playing my GM like crazy.
I listen, after I bought the last one, I told myself I cannot. I cannot condone this behavior for myself. If I talk shit about people who buy 2K in NFL, in Madden, in NHL, and all that other shit, if I talk shit about them, but I buy WWE 2K every year, I have no pedestal to stand on. So
You gonna skip a year? You gonna do it? Skip every year?
skipping a year. And I'm going to stand on business unless they announce Jada Parker, and then I'm buying that shit.
Hey, I'm trying to take. I think she's in there. I'm not gonna lie to you. I think
If
she's
they
in there.
announce Jada Parker,
They said there's 300 wrestlers in it.
that's insane.
Yeah, that's what I'm like. I think she's gonna be in it, and they got the NXT Underground in there too. So I'm hyped.
Listen, I just looked and I have
Yeah,
600,
now
I have 600 hours in my faction.
fucking crazy. That is in. You have more time on my faction than I have in Monster Hunter World. I played Monster Hunter World for years, Joe.
See,
Years.
I can't say anything because I'm at 1,000 hours. For,
It's crazy. It's
my
crazy.
GM.
It's crazy that I have 600 hours and I have like no achievements unlocked for this game. Because literally all I do, like I literally just open the apps and play the fucking live events and shit. Like
I'm
there's-
trying to tell you before we go.
I have all the cards, Kenny. Now there's nothing for me to do at this point. Like
yeah, I will never.
they have to drop new shit because right now I open my faction every day. I get my free daily login or whatever, and I look and I'm like, nope, there's
I'll
nothing.
never.
Nothing to do today.
See, the thing is with me, I will only play my GM and be perfectly fine. I only play the story mode to unlock whatever characters I have to unlock real quick. I'll knock that out, do the little story, the showcase thing, and then I'll be like, all right, back to the my GM. That's what I really care about. And I'm gonna stream. I'm gonna stream doing that.
Bro, Faction Wars, when that comes out, I'm going to be at war when this game comes out. In a faction war.
Damn it. Sean, give us your review corner. He might have the fool.
I'm still stuck on you fucking crackheads.
Hey, man, look.
That's insane.
Don't
Now-
knock it. Listen, I never played a WWE game, so this one really hit home for me, especially with the cards.
So Kenny,
If we can go back somehow and we can get our hours,
Kenny,
it'll
I
be
went
bad. It'll be bad.
Listen, I went back because I got caught up in 2K24 my faction, so I downloaded 2K23 and I've been playing my faction on that.
Yeah, that's crack behavior right there. I will say that is crack behavior right there. But like I said, if I can go back to the Here Comes the Pain and SmackDown vs. Raw, 2006, 2007, all those, just
SmackDown vs. Raw
bring it.
2007 it's up.
AEW Fight Forever.
Yeah, that shit got a whole 2 hours out of me, and I said, yeah, this is shitty.
I bought that shit from GameStop and they gave me double my money back. I'm not even kidding.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I have at least 40 hours on
AEW.
on Fight Forever. Yeah.
That's gross.
Yeah,
I probably have
I
like
feel it.
37 minutes if I had to guess.
And the only reason I got 2 hours is because that mode, that
Yeah.
Battle Royale mode. Yep, that's the only reason.
that shit was so
The
fun.
Stadium Stampede. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what it's called. Yeah, Stadium Stampede. Yeah, I played that shit the entire
Hey,
time.
when that got announced, that shit, I was like, holy fuck, this is gonna be the greatest thing ever. I went and got the game and I was like, no, this sucks.
It was fun at first. I'm not gonna act like it wasn't fun at first. That mode was fun. I played it for a day, but then I was like,
Here's what
I
I'm
don't
saying.
like gonna like this.
Here's what I'm gonna say. The wrestling on it was fun at first.
Yeah, at first it was.
And then it just, I don't know, it lacked some type of depth. And I'm not saying that WWE games, they just feel more wrestly.
Polished.
Yeah, they feel more wrestly.
It just feels like what they
I feel
should
like I
have
was
did.
playing with action figures on Fight Forever.
I feel like if they took AEW, they took that game and they made it just 2 times the speed.
Facts.
I feel like if you just made it 2 times the speed, I feel like it would have been fine. It just moves so slow, especially for an arcade game. It should have been faster. It should have been a lot faster.
And I know WWE does it, but having like damage to certain areas of the body, I feel like you should still have that in wrestling because just doing a whole bunch of moves just to build up a finisher, and then once you do your finisher, like it's almost guaranteed to be done.
Especially in AEW where they stay kicking out of finishes.
I feel you, bro. Anyway, to my review corner.
Yeah, go ahead.
So I played and beat Dynasty Warriors Origins this month. It was my only game that I had to have for January. February is a whole nother fucking story, and I'm not financially ready for it. I'm trying to leverage as many favors as I possibly can to get the games that I want to get. But Dynasty Warriors Origins, it was a return to form for the Dynasty Warriors series. I've never had as much fun cutting through hundreds and thousands of people as I did with this game again. I felt like I was playing Dynasty Warriors 3 or 4 or 5 again. The story, it kind of fleshes out the characters more, and if you care about the characters, it really gives you time. Like I never thought that I'd be sitting under a peach tree with Lu Bu talking about what made him so ferocious and why he chose to be like the strongest man in the world. I never thought that I'd give a fuck about any of that, but I was sitting there like really caring about my dialogue options and stuff, and which side you pick. It kind of builds up the story where you kind of fight with everybody, and then when everybody splinters off, it really makes you like, fuck, like who do I want to help, Shu or Wu or Wei, and and you really care about the option that you pick. And I'm going back and I'm going to play the other ones that I didn't pick. So I would give Dynasty Warriors probably like an 8.5 or a 9. I had a great time with it. It's beautiful. The environments look great. And I like how they added some tactics into it. Like you have your own little personal army that follows you, and you can tell them to charge. You can tell them to fire arrows on, and if you shoot from on top, like if you shoot from a cliff and shoot down, it like breaks the morale of the people that you're about to charge into. So if you do that, and then you order your cavalry to stampede into them, you can knock like most of the people out that way. You can order people to defend, to guard against. If you see cavalry coming, you can have your people line up with shields and they block it. Like it's a lot of really, really cool stuff that they did. And if they build on top of it, going forward for like Origins 2 or whatever, I think it's going to be really, really dope. So Dynasty Warriors, I'd recommend it. I would tell anybody to buy that, especially if you're a fan of the series. It's really, 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 really good. And then it has nothing's coming out yet. It hasn't happened yet, but the games that I'm going to buy in February are Kingdom Come Deliverance 2, Avowed, Yakuza Like a Dragon, the pirate one, because I just like silly bullshit. That's going to be a silly bullshit game.
Hey, I started playing Yakuza 0. I forgot to mention that.
Oh, fantastic! How do you like it?
It's pretty cool so far. It was not what I was expecting.
Yeah, it's not at all what people expect. And then you play it and you're like, oh, what the fuck is this? And then
you know what's great though? I love games where there's mechanics to follow the person at the right fucking speed. So thank you for that.
And Yakuza has that. So
yeah. I hate games where I'm fucking like, it's like follow me to the next objective, but it doesn't tell you where the objective is, so you actually have to follow them. And your slow walk speed is either way too slow for them, or you're walking normal and you're just cruising past them. So you gotta like walk, stop.
Yeah, that's annoying. Yeah.
Yakuza just has a fucking, you hold down R2
and you walk with them. It's amazing. It's almost like people should just fucking do that. So yeah, I got Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. I got Avowed. I got Like a Dragon, Pirate, Yakuza in Hawaii. Crazy ass title. And then the game that's going to make me not talk to any of you for a long time, Monster Hunter Wilds. My life will be ruined. I am thankful to God that I am not in school right now because my grades would plummet. My child will probably be neglected. I will put all the snacks on the low part of the pantry where she can reach it herself. And I have saved up quite a bit of PTO, and all of it will be used. So, those are the games that I'm looking forward to.
It's weird because you didn't mention Civilization Revolution.
I will be playing Civilization. I'm gonna find a way. Well, that's on Game Pass, so I'm not worried about that.
Civ is?
Civ is, yeah.
Shut the fuck up.
No, it is. I thought.
Said, well, got something for you.
I'll be hyped as shit if it is.
I don't even know what a Civ is.
Civilization Revolution? You never played that?
It's Joe, it's rumored to release on Game Pass, not to confirm. My bad.
Got his hopes up.
Yeah, my bad. But yeah, so yep, once February 28th comes out, sorry guys, whatever you need me for, not available. Joe, I'll see you in July, and I probably won't see you before then. So.
That's gonna be WWE. That's all I care about right now. WWE. I'm gonna be on that.
Yep, and nothing that I care about comes out in March. Oh well, WWE comes out in March. And
I was gonna say the real game comes out in March.
The real
Yeah,
game.
MLB
real
the
game.
show.
Ah,
Oh well,
I won't have MLB until when they drop it? I want to say January. That next January when they drop it to like $20.
MLB is
I have
always a day one for me.
Assassin's Creed Shadows does come out on the 20th.
Yeah, I gotta get that. Man,
So-
I almost bought the fucking. I went to GameStop and they had the hidden blade for Shadows, and I almost bought it.
We'll fucking do it. I've been watching early impressions, and basically what I've been hearing is like, yeah, it's Assassin's Creed.
You play one, you play them all.
Yeah, there's like, well, yeah, they said that they added so much stuff, and it was going to be like Splinter Cell, but with in Japan. It's not that. It's just
Hey,
Assassin's Creed.
Splinter Cell would go crazy.
Hey,
And
as long as it's Assassin's Creed, that's what I need. So
Yeah, and there was like, well, it's Yasuke, the big black samurai man. There's like, well, from what we played, there's no reason to play as him because he can't climb the walls, he can't do the flips, he can't do the hiding and crouching in shadows, he can't do any of that. So there's really not a point to play him in an Assassin's Creed game.
Just
But we will
big
see.
and bulky.
We will see.
But we're gonna end it right here. Anime pose. Nerd out.